Hey guys, welcome back to the Brick House. Briknasty here with another Pokemon Unite video. Got some new leaks, some news that Pokemon dropped, as well as some upcoming info about some Pokemon to release and some new mechanics to be introduced. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so let's start with the Battle Pass. So we have about a couple days before the Battle Pass resets and the new season starts. So we're going to have Season 32, it's going to be Clefable and Azumarill. Now what's interesting about this one is that this is going to be the first time actually a support is going to be in the Battle Pass. So kudos to Clefable for being the first one. So yeah, we're going to have Azumarill as well. And yeah, so right on the screen, this just going to be the trailer that's going to be for the upcoming. So yeah, a nice like tea party set. It's going to be leaning into this kind of fairy theme they're going to be doing for this next month. Tying in Alcremie with that and everything. So we're also gonna have the new fashion items, the new Unite membership rewards in case you are paying for that monthly membership. So yeah, if you ever wanted to go have some tea and biscuits with Clefable and Azumarill, I guess this is the best chance to do so. Here we also have the new Neo Street style. So this was part of the last leak. Before we didn't have a date or a price or anything. Now we know that it's going to be coming out on July 11th. So about a month and some change from now. And will be costing around like 835 gems. So pretty typical for all the other Neo Street styles. That is essentially all from the leak. So that brings us to the Pokemon announcement this week. So Pokemon announced that we are going to be having a Pokemon Presents on July 22nd. So the interesting part about that date is that's actually the day after Pokemon Unite released globally. So yeah, I'll be streaming it live and probably going to be playing some Pokemon Unite after, because I believe, and kind of like how the Suicune one was treated, that this is going to be kind of like a shadow drop with the event. This is kind of like some more confirmation about Latios and Latias, and them actually coming to the game, like those previous data mines to be correct. Hopefully, they don't get moved back, kind of like Alcremie, which, you know, let's not forget about Alcremie. Alcremie will be coming in about 13 days from now, from the recording of this video. So hopefully we can get our hands on that soon. I know a lot of people have been itching to decorate our allies and throw some cake on the enemies, but just a couple more days, we'll have to wait. So last, when it comes to updates, something that's kind of skipped over is just another kind of information drop from Chico Eevee. So there's actually going to be more Mega Pokemon introduced into the game, not just like Mewtwo X and Y. Example as shown here is like, you know, Charizard X, Charizard Y, but they also clarified that it's going to also be an existing Pokemon already within the game, which is pretty interesting. There's a couple handful of Pokemon already that have Mega Evolution available in the game. So it'll be interesting to see which ones they choose out of these. Personally, I have a feeling it might be Mega Gyarados, actually. It's a Pokemon that's like used by Lysander, and they're gonna have Pokemon Legends EA coming out later this October, so it could be actually a pretty interesting tie-in on that matter. So if I had to make any bets right now, I actually would put it on Gyarados, funny enough, but I mean, Charizard does have that privilege, so to be fair, Charizard honestly might be the most likely candidate, but we'll find out. We'll see in the future when it happens. So yeah, this week's has been a lot of talk on whether or not the Choice Scarf is a good item introduced, whether or not it needs a buff. It's being compared to its counterpart like the Amulet Coin, which did in fact need an emergency nerf day one. So just want to go quickly on, you know, should you use it? So this is my Pokemon that should maybe use the Choice Scarf tier list, and it's a pretty exclusive group, and even then I'm being extremely generous about this. Like, maybe there's some niche occasions where a Tinkaton can get away with having the Choice Scarf on. you already have like an effective frontliner who's tanky enough, and then you have I don't know. And then I guess you have a good support that could help. I don't know. I don't know. Sableye again, like I don't know why you would want to run Choice Scarf, but it should technically work on Sableye. Um, Again, a lot of these mods, I don't think there's much hope you're gonna find much results in it. It's an it's an a, it's an item that just requires continuous auto attacks on a single target. With a fairly long cooldown, right? So not an item that can be used by many Pokemon, but there are still a select few, and most of them are going to be attackers. That can are going to be finding the benefit out of this. So let me know what you think. Do you think any other Pokemon maybe should be introduced into this list? I don't know. Are you with the rest of the community, and you think the setup's just kind of underwhelming and in need of a pretty substantial buff for it to be kind of on par, like, you know, to justify taking off Muscle Band, for instance, or Rapid Fire Scarf even for this item? Yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. I've been Brikquaza, and thanks for tuning into the Brik House. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.